So, since the last time we did an interview, you and Memo had some back and forth, and I believe you ended up going to your hood. It was quite a while ago.
Oh yeah, damn. We ain't did an interview in that long. It's been that long.
It's been a little over a year, yeah.
Yeah. Oh no, that yeah, folk. And I ain't gonna even lie for that wasn't even for real. I really like got on my character too much. I'm for them because when I look back at that now, I be really like mad as hell. I did that. You know what I'm saying? Because I really was on some hot. Like you see, I came here with my son, folk. Like I be really, I do a lot of and I be thinking about him. And that's why a lot of I be trying not to get mad for, cause like I'm a father and I be trying to move like a man with a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? But like that shit in me, bro. Like this shit like a bicycle. Like niggas know what I'm on, how I'm coming, like what I do. So when a motherfucker be, tweaking and shit like that, it sometimes I fall for the trap. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm doing shit like that and niggas wasn't even, outside. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm in and like I be telling people like folk when a nigga like me get mad, I get to getting irrational. That's why I don't like getting mad. And I went and made an example in my hood and I knew the motherfucker who I was like tweaking with didn't even live in Iraq. Like, you feel me? Like he like that shit, like he was making them claims from a whole nother state. You know what I'm saying? Like, so when I seen the shit, my first instinct, you feel me? Then I had one of my homies, he was in my ear, he a bug too like that. And I had him around, I'm like, oh yeah, I got you with me 2 years, take me over here. Cause I know he with all that bullshit. I mean, just slide me over here. You know what I'm saying? Just to make a point. You know what I'm saying? But I really won't even say I'm nigga got into it, cause that shit, that was a back and forth. It was actually like some got said by him, and I just pulled up and showed him a fucker. You know what I'm saying? But I still be looking at that shit like, cause I was hot as hell. Like you can only imagine like being right there with me in person. Like, for I'm walking this shit, I'm ready to clash. Like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't called to see who's over here and who over there. I'm coming to the hood on some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that shit really made me like when I be thinking about that shit now. All my peers be always telling me like, boy, your ass tweaked for that. You let a motherfucker pull you out your character. Like I'm be on some shit now. For I don't any issue come to me, I'm handling that bitch. Like, but I be trying to like not like go chase trouble. You know what I'm saying? I be trying not to chase trouble. You know what I'm saying? Cause how trouble work nowadays for us a lot more ways. I used to chase trouble back in the day before like the cameras was on every corner and like a lot of shit was as fucked up as it is now. I don't think you could really chase trouble as much as I don't think you could chase trouble as much as I used to and like still be out here or still be alive or like. So I be trying to be, cause once I get mad, I get to doing irrational shit like that. Like I know I was never supposed to be walking through my shit with my pipe like I'm one of the ops. You know what I'm saying? Like looking for motherfuckers. I wasn't never supposed to be doing no shit like that.
Do you find it hard to stay out of the streets?
Bro, it was so crazy about it is like, and it be so crazy, bro, because staying out of the streets is like, I ain't gonna lie, I feel like with my son, bro, and I be hating to keep beating his father drum, folk, because like I feel like everybody feel like they supposed to feel like that about their kids, but a lot of people don't. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people got kids out here and that shit don't change them for the better at all. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I know a lot of motherfuckers be looking like, oh, he make everything about his son, but in reality, like I said, bro, like I always got him. Like we doing this interview, he right here with me. You know what I'm saying? And like I remember when I was in jail, the whole 2016, bro, like I didn't have a son. And like that shit was easier for me to do. And like I remember going back in 2018. And when I went back in 2018, I was only in jail for a week, bro. And my son was 4 weeks old when I went in. He had just made 4 weeks that day. I got out I think I went in on a Tuesday and I got out on a Tuesday. I spent the whole 7 days in there, and while I was in there, he turned a week old, and I remember like, first of all, my experience in there was just like terrible, bro. Like, not because of nothing that was going on in there. It was sweet in there. It was like the fact that my son was like in the world and not like, bro. People don't understand for like that shit, bro. That shit was hurting me. Like all I was thinking about him was him the whole time I was in jail. Like, damn, bro, my son. For like, I done got locked up. I know I just had a son. Like, I gotta move different. I just gotta be out here for folks. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was just so much going through my head, and I ain't had nothing but a pipe case, bro. Like, but I was fighting a pipe case that when they just had changed new laws, and they just in our state, in Illinois, they just had changed the laws. Like, so now I'm going from fighting a 3-7 to a 7-14. This is what my lawyer tell me. Like, I took it to trial. If I would have lost, they probably would have started me off. Probably would have been 10. They wouldn't have gave me nothing less than 10 because I took them to trial and lost it. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm really like this whole time I'm doing it like, damn. Like, even when I came home, I'm fighting that pipe case with that time hanging over my head, knowing like how long that could be away from my son. I'm thinking like, if I would have took that, I'd be still in jail right now. My son 4, he was like 4 months when I got 4 weeks when I got caught. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'd still be in jail right now if I would have lost that trial. Like, and like, when you know that shit be hanging over your head for like, and it just, a lot of decisions became easier to make. You know what I'm saying? Like, they became easier to make. Like, when I was a shorty, like, I used to know right from wrong, but like a lot of decisions wasn't as easy as to make when I was a kid. Like, I didn't have no worries in the world. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was just young, turned, and like, back then, if you would have told me, yeah, yo, little ass boy, you gotta stop being out here. You gotta move like that. I would have told your ass you was crazy. But like, when you got them kids out here for, and it's like, I don't know, a lot of niggas can't contest to what I feel because they just probably was never attached to their kids like that, for. But like, I had a father, for. Like, my daddy, he was there for me, and my daddy did almost 10 years in the feds. But them years before they took him, he was there. Like, he was there raising me, for like, my main man, the relationship I got with my father, for a lot of niggas don't have with their dad, so they just distribute that same energy to their children. But my daddy, for like, he was a real nigga. That's the only nigga I ever wanted to look up to or be like or copy off of, still to this day. Like, so I just know like how important that father figure is. Like, I idolize my father, for like, when I used to be like in the like classroom as a kid, we used to have to talk about people, places, and things. I used to talk about my dad. You know what I'm saying? So I just always want to be there for my son. So when I be in a lot of decisions, and not to say I don't be in the streets or I don't do certain things. I know how I gotta move to to protect myself and still do what I gotta do, but I gotta be here for my son, bro. Whatever that means, like however that mean, coming or moving, that's what has to happen.